So, we are going to be doing the B-Side Battles replica. This was back from August 10th. Yeah, so this is Soul's theme from Guilty Gear 1. That's what I had during the break. Yeah, check out Guilty Gear 1. They got some really good songs in there. Chip's song, Suck a Sage, I think his best version is from Guilty Gear 1. There's also some good ones. A Fixed Idea from Testament's theme, really damn good. And Conclusion, which is Soul versus Kai, is a really good one too. They actually have Conclusion as one of the songs in Exerd. There's like a remix for Conclusion. Then you can see that in there. So we're going to go ahead and get this started with this tournament here. We had, this was the tournament immediately after EVO. We had 17 entrants for this one. And for our first match, we have, let's see here, we got, let's go ahead and look through the bracket here a little bit. We got Mike Z who entered, Red Witch and Tofu, Windyman, Devita, Aligari and Fifi, Diar, Bang, Reis, who's Wing Zero in chat here, Windyman, CFG, Goldencreme, Blitz, Noble Cactus, Weatherbee, and Tusk. So a pretty stacked tournament, lots of players. Let's just real quick go ahead and update the these buys. Okay, so our first match tonight. Let me just update this here. So yeah, so our first match tonight, it's going to end up being Weatherbee versus Tusk. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. Tusk, he hasn't been showing up that much lately, so I'm glad to see him here. He's been showing up a bit more now, I guess. He's our jam player. Used to go by Wings. Weatherbee is our resident ABBA player. He's mostly a Skullgirls player. You can see here that Tusk is getting a whole bunch of cards, trying to get things set up. Weatherbee, what he likes to do is he really likes to go for ABBA's Muso install, but going back out for that blood pack was a good idea, using all three of those blood packs now. It's very, very important to get out of your Muso mode as fast or as often as possible, because whenever you're dealing damage, you also gain damage that you deal, and you recover that when you go back out into normal mode. But Weatherbee takes the first round here. Tusk trying to get Weatherbee stuck in the corner there. Good parry. It was a pretty weird interaction there. That was pretty neat. Kind of mixed up there. Good air throw. Getting things set up. So when you knock ABBA down, and ABBA gets up from a knockdown specifically, you can see she loses a huge chunk of that bar. At this point, if Wings just knocks down ABBA just a little bit, she's going to be in recovery mode. And then you can attack during that recovery mode. A lot of people, they can even set up where you launch them high in the air knowing that this move is going to knock them down. You go into instant kill mode, and then when they wake up, you instant kill them. Very common tactic you see against ABBA, actually. Alright, Wings with all the cards. Stuck in the corner now, though, against Weatherbee's ABBA. Good burst. Nice cross up there by Weatherbee. That's not going to be good for ABBA there. Ooh, good burst on that point. The burst right there prevented ABBA from waking up. So, what I'm going to predict Weatherbee's going to go for now is the super Goku Muroha. Oh, but ended up waking up delayed there. That's going to be death. So the first point here goes to Tusk. Okay, Weatherbee switching into Muroha mode with a blood pack. Oh, missed the target combo there. So that's another setup too. If you get people who aren't good at mashing out of stagger mashing is something that not everybody tries to do, because some people just think it's futile. And if you recognize that people aren't going to do that, you can really take advantage of it by going for stagger combos. So, but ABBA does have a target combo setup where you can get them into stagger and you just keep resetting it. Axel has a really easy one as well, where you can just keep spamming the same thing over and over if they're not staggering fast enough. It's a good setup there. Charge for a nice dragon kick card there. Ooh, I thought I was expecting a throw in the air there. I think that's actually what was going on, but ABBA's weight was actually so heavy that she ended up falling more than Wings was expecting. Some puffballs. Oh, that's not throw invul. Weatherbee blocking the overheads. Ends up losing a point there. Weatherbee doing pretty well overall. Got around each game so far. Good old Danzai. Oh, and into a parry. Now, Jam's parry input is actually back forward. So you can't just press forward. You have to actually press back then forward to do a parry. I'm not sure the exact window on parry, like how many frames you're allowed to do it in. But I think it's simpler than a slash back. Puffball. Okay, ABBA went back to normal mode there. Oh man. Tusk ends up taking that one. So that is 2-0 Tusk. Let's go ahead and find out who we're going to have next on the bracket here. So up next, we're going to have... this looks like... Reis versus Windyman. Okay. Windyman's really been picking up his Mei lately. Mei's 3K slide is very strong slide. It's because she stays low to the ground even after the hit. It's very difficult to punish, or at least get a good punish off of her. Really something you want to test. Find out what you're able to do against it. Good cross up there while keeping those dolphins up there. Alright, Reis ends up jumping from the overhead kiss. Now, I don't know how many times I have to say it, but overhead kiss is, it's a command grab where she runs forward at the opponent. And while she's running forward, during the latter half of it, she is strike and throw invul. And she'll just flat out throw you after the run. However, the animation looks just like a forward run. I thought that was going to kill. Mace has like 1 hit point or so left. But she also has full meter. Oh, whiffed on the 3K. That's not good. Could have Roman canceled if Reis had blocked it, but it was a flat out whiff. So the overhead kiss looks like just a normal run. It has a slightly different sound in the pattern of her footsteps. So a normal run has 2 quick steps and then a dash, or then nothing. Overhead kiss is 2 solid footsteps. But also, if you're just not sure, it's probably best to just, if you see Mei running at you, you can jump. Since it's a special move, it is special cancelable. So if she does an attack and then cancels that attack into a run, you know that run's an overhead kiss. But a good Mei will try not to be that predictable. Okay, got Mei in the corner here. Mei is a light character, so Johnny's going to have to do some different combos. Nice air throw. Alright, Reis gets the first point here. Okay, starts with an overhead kiss, gets thrown out of it. Nice solid combo in the air, or up in the corner. Alright. Oh, I guess he thought he was going to do something, but he didn't. He's getting some solid and some blocking there. Oh, that's the dolphin summon. So when Mei does her dolphin summon, it actually has its own hurt box as well. Something you just gotta keep an eye out for. It is something you can do kind of as an anti-air. It's not great, but it does hurt. Oh, missed with the up coin. Johnny's got 1 coin left here, but he's got full meter. Very good use of up coin there. The super still has 50% meter. What's he gonna use this on? 1 hit and he loses. There we go. Mei gets a round off. Getting some corner pressure going off. Try not to let him escape. Nice anti-air counter. Keeping up the pressure. Trying to go forward. Mei's putting out more dolphins and things like that. Make sure she's covered. Does an overhead kiss, but Reis ends up eyeing it and jumps out. That's a cross-up. One of the very rare, not that rare, but one of the dirty tricks that Mei's able to do with her dolphins for dolphin cross-ups. That was a jack count. That's an overhead. And it can launch into combos. Nice overhead kiss into a super. And one thing, Windyman is, you know, he's going for more guaranteed damage, which the super is definitely easier to do, more guaranteed. No, there's 1-1 there. So, so if you're going for an easier combo, you can do that. I noticed that Windyman has been working on the more difficult combo. Make combos are hard, because you're doing combos and you're doing charge moves. Because those dolphin uppers are all charges, so you're doing a whole bunch of charge partitioning while you're doing other combos. So he's going for more guaranteed damage, and it worked out. 3K. Gonna get hit with what's my name? Clearly his name's Jaggy there. Nice counter hit. But Floaty Mei ends up escaping the combo. Nice dash into throw. It's going to kill. Reis getting a level 2 here. It's important when you're fighting Johnnies that you keep in mind what level they are, because they're going to have a different attack pattern if they're a different level. If they're level 2, they're probably not going to throw coins out as much, but also they might go for more raw kind of misfinders there. Well, that's Bakusai. Doesn't look like Johnny's going to be able to do anything off of it. Yep, Mei just keeps attacking during the Bakusai, ends up wearing out. Reminder, Bakusai makes it so that the next Mistfinder they get hit by is going to be unblockable. Very difficult move to deal with when you get hit with Bakusai on Wake Up. That's going to be it. Reis takes the round here, or the game, 2-1. Go ahead and take a look at the brackets here and get these updated. So we had Reis versus Windyman, and this is going to be 2-1. Let's see what we got going on next here. Okay, so up next we have Diar versus Bang. Diar is our resident Eno player. Slash Gordon's been playing too, but he's been super busy at work. Hopefully he'll get back into the games later on. We love you, Slash Gordon. But Diar is a very, very good Vampire Savior player. He regularly gets top 8 at Combo Breaker, I believe. Bang is our resident Zappa player. Bang's also a really good Vampire Savior player. We have a lot of Vampire Savior crossover here, but we also run Vampire Savior at these tournaments and these locals. Oh, man. Bang's doing some really good job gatekeeping Eno, trying to prevent her from getting forward. That sword. Stuck in the corner though, but manages to escape with a sword active. Zappa, when he wakes up, has a random chance, pretty high chance to get an item. It's also random which item he's going to get. Now, Dog on plus R cannot do anything on instant summon. Usually, I think it takes 30 frames before Dog is able to activate and do anything. Round start, Bang ends up getting a summon into Ghosts, but loses the Ghost pretty early on. It's another summon into Dog. Up in the corner a little bit. Bang's just kind of fishing for things, trying to get Dog set up a little bit. Loses his summon, but let's see what he gets here. Ooh, Sword. Sword's really strong, because it's just this active floating hurt box that you can't do anything or interact with other than get hit by it. Bang is at full meter, and Diar is not. Yeah, we could turn this around here. Ooh, nice combo, but a good burst by Eno there. Get out. Bang does Centipede. Now, Centipede super, when you use that with Zappa, it gets rid of your summon. So it is a tactic that you can do to get rid of a summon if you have one. It was barely able to see it, but Bang did a summon which didn't summon anything, which happens on occasion. Not something that you usually like to do, but it is something that you can, if you get it, you can turn it into your advantage. You do a summon into nothing, Roman cancel, dash up, and do another summon, and you get the summon part itself damage. The stage that crashes, so they're going to restart the stage here. Alright, good horizontal chemical love. Eno is one of the most difficult characters in this game to play. A lot of her inputs are more difficult than her Xrd counterpart. Chemical Love is a half circle back forward input, but there's certain types of momentum carrying Chemical Love you can do. So for example, you would do a dash into it, or you can do a walk forward jump cancel into heavenly Chemical Love, or yeah, horizontal Chemical Love. And the dash ones are pretty tough to do, especially when you're doing like the FRC points with it. Some pretty interesting stuff there. If you're looking for a really technical character, it's hard to learn and hard to play as. Eno's your character you want to look at. Not to say she's bad in the least, though. She's got a lot of really nasty tricks that she's able to do, especially when it comes to high-low mix-ups. Her dash makes her float in the air as a forward run, kind of like Morrigan in Vampire Savior. It reminds me more of like a Sasquatch in Vampire Savior. So you can do like a hop, and you can attack high with the hop, and then you'll land, and you can do a low. So Diar takes the first round with Eno. Gets a hit with a counter, but it wasn't able to combo after that. Good solid blocking by Diar. Pardon me. That was not a real combo. Into a throw, and Diar takes another point here. It's now 1-1. So Diar getting off to a good start, doing a fair amount of damage here. Zappa summons the sword. One thing you can see with the sword is it's a little tough usually to find out if it's going to do a high or a low because it has the exact same animations. But if Zappa is in the air, then that's when he can do high attacks. So if you see Zappa jump and the sword stays the same, be ready for some high attacks. There's a low attack that the sword's able to do as well. You want to kind of pay attention for it too. You know, keeping Zappa in the corner there. Gets rid of the summon for the sword. Dogs can be incoming here, though. good air throw. Always admired Zappa's air throw animation. It's just this slam going straight down. Diar takes another round. If Diar wins this round, he ends up winning the game here. So this is a slash version of the stage. There's a couple slash versions of stages in this game where they have lighting effects. So you can see that in the middle there, where there's light on that frozen river. There's also light in the fire pit to the left. These lighting effects actually affect the sprites in the front as well. So you can see they get more faded. Some of these particular stages are the ire of some others, where it's more difficult to see certain projectiles because of those effects. It's nothing we've considered banning or anything like that. It's just something that we kind of don't like, especially since these stages, you have to unlock them. Some people don't even care about it though, so something to consider. Nice air throw. Saw it, you know, running out of there a mile away. Bang has all 8 orbs, but Brow isn't really going to help. Alright, and Diar ends up taking that one with a solid throw. Makes it 2-1, so Diar wins. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket here. We had Diar versus Bang, and Diar ends up winning against Bang 2-1. Great, let's go ahead and see what we're going to have next on here. Okay, so up next we're going to have CFG versus Goldencreme. Goldencreme is one of our many solid Faust players. We got a couple of them here. We've got Goldencreme and Dine to name the top 2 over here. Goldencreme I always felt was more of a meticulous Faust player, while Dine kind of plays more on his gut. Man, I hate that move. Jump H. Aha! That was pretty neat there. So that's that was a throw tech glitch. So I ended up teching the throw, but it wasn't just a throw. He ended up, Goldencreme ended up doing that move, which ends in a heavy slash. So it'd be core circle forward heavy slash, I think. It's I actually had this whole explanation for throw tech, so I was gonna make a video on it. Throw tech glitch. But it ends up, it's essentially where you do the input for the move, and it ends with like a forward heavy or something similar to that. And then because you're doing forward heavy, you're actually also doing a throw at the same time as your special. So if the other person inputs a throw tech at the same time you do that special move, they'll break out of the throw. That doesn't happen. I was worried he was going to go for a command grab on me while the meteors were going off. That's why I just poked there, even though I got hit by 1 meteor. Felt like it was kind of worth it. But anyway, so with the throw tech glitch, you end up escaping the throw, but the special move still goes through. And that particular special move, ooh, nice combo. That particular special move is actually unblockable after the animation starts. So even if I escape it, if I'm still standing there, I get hit by the unblockable part of hack and slash. I hit by some meteors. I didn't think I saw meteors. I thought I was gonna run through that poison and block it in the middle of the animation for the poison there, but didn't work out as I planned it. So Goldencreme here gets 1 point. Got some good distance on me. Blocks my burst. Trying to escape. He has some good jump H's. Doesn't fall for my O-Ren there. Maybe I should have done that because it gets me right into the corner, but you know, I don't learn my lessons. Just so confused trying to hit him out of that. Trying to find some way out. He threw the pan, I think. Ooh, here's the Chikua. He ends up getting it. Oh no, I end up getting it. There we go. You can see my tension pulse is skyrocketing and flashing a lot faster. Means my gain tension meter much better, much faster. Yozansen is not very good option against Faust. That was a messed up combo. I ended up making the best out of it. See, I thought that would have killed. So I went for that one instead of the harder one. There we go. That works. I ended up taking a round with my force break to Tommy. Went for another jump H. That seemed to work the first time. Hit with that low. There we go, that's gonna be good. Oh no, I didn't follow up right. Nice Sakuro. I've got little health and very little meter. Not looking too good. One good option here might be to go for Gold Burst at this point. So it was an interesting interaction that happened there. He was up on his pogo stick, and I was going to be running through the meteors by doing Suzerain, and he actually ended up using the flower coming from the bottom, which is a low attack, or it hit me out of Suzerain. So it's just interesting interaction there. So we've got let's go and take a look at our brackets. Goldencreme ended up winning this one 2-0. Here we go, 2-0 for Goldencreme, and let's see who we've got coming up on next here. Okay, so up next we've got Reis versus Goldencreme. This will be a pretty good matchup here. Both of them go for a whiff at the start. The Misfinder off. Trying to dodge the mini pot or mini Faust there. Johnny ends up getting the chocolate, which builds the meter just a little bit. Typical rule against food in this game from Faust is that you don't want you don't really want to grab it if you're fighting Faust. The grab would end up grabbing it would end up making it so you can do another item summon. And let's see. What's going on with this video footage? It's not stream. My end. There we go. Nice Misfinder there. Do another coin. Oh, come on. Doesn't block the fake unblockable. Faust is a character that relies on incredible amount of fundamentals, and usually the Faust player is more in tune with how their items work and how to beat their items. But the most fun I've had against a Faust player is trying to use their items against them, like working around it, and you have to figure something out now that this X item is in playfield. Ooh, jumps up into the weight. Nice block on the poison. I didn't even see it being thrown. Johnny just trying to get in. Ends up getting poisoned. That's not good. You can see his health draining really fast there. Poison does not go away until you hit your opponent. Ooh, that was an interesting trade. And Goldencreme takes the first round there. Okay, Reis just trying to block here to begin with. Gets a level 2 from a coin. So he ends up getting hit with one of those long-range Faust pokes. You know, I think I saw Reis like land 4 different times, each of them trying to attack on the way down. And the first 3 he got punished, the 4th one that was just managed to the attack that was going to punish him whiffed. But we're going to continue here. Faust has a coin on the playfield, doesn't get hit by it. Coin adds a Disu effect, which increases certain moves, like Faust's Force Break Chop and Faust's Fishing Pole target combo. Got a Meteor in play here coming in. Nice setup there. That's Johnny 6K into a throw. Usually when you see something like a 6K, Johnny charging at you that fast, you're going to want to block. And so that's going to hit you right through it. Ends up getting poisoned for Johnny. Johnny just needs 1 hit point. Oh! But he ends up winning against Goldencreme first round there. Nice sweep into a coin. We got a level 2 coin coming up. Ends up getting poisoned. See that poison draining health so fast. Good combo there. I think Reis dropped the combo intentionally. Just wasn't sure if he would get hit by that bomb there. Ooh, whiffs on the level 2 because of Faust's weird height there. Faust is a very tall person. I think it's like 9 feet tall or something. But he also crouches a lot, so he actually goes underneath quite a few types of moves. Like that one right there. Alright, Goldencreme takes another round. If Goldencreme wins this round, he's going to take the match against Reis. Let's see if he can do it here. Nice setup there from Reis for his Johnny. Goldencreme ends up dead angling out. Okay, and Reis ends up taking 1 point here. Now 1-1. Still in the dark playing here. What a great song. Gets hit with the overhead. We joke that that's an unblockable, but really it's a 26 frame overhead. It's so slow that you think you're already blocking high when you get hit by it. Got too many Fausts here. The more annoying ones seem to be Robo-Ky and of course Mini Faust. Mini Pot, sorry. Got a Meteor incoming here. 2 Meteors.
Here comes Daredevil!
Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Oh, we went for another 6K FRC. Didn't go for a throw right afterwards, though. This is going to kill. Okay, Goldencreme really putting on the pressure. Gets a Meteor up in the sky there. Gonna combo into it? Not quite. Ends up hitting with an anti-air move. Reis didn't faultless defend. Was it a multi-item super? Not really going to help Faust out there, though. None of those items on that side. Maybe a kill here. Faust ends up getting another round point there. Ooh, mini pot on the field here, but it's going the wrong direction. Faust is going to run backwards trying to make sure he's, you know, being defended by this mini pot. And the pot's gone. Faust has no protection here. Whoever wins this round is going to win this this match on the tournament. Good combo there. Ends with a level 2. And keep doing more here. Good solid combos by Wing Zero. Oh, and Senga Roman cancel into death. That's nice. Very nice. So Reis ends up taking that one 2-1. Let's go ahead and update the brackets here.
Please select your character.
It was Reis versus Goldencreme. And Reis wins this one 2-1. Let's go ahead and see who we're coming up next here. Okay, so our next match is going to be down here on loser side. CFG ends up beating the bye. It's going to be CFG versus Windyman. So last time I fought Windyman, I lost 2-0 in our tournament. Pretty crushing defeat too. I felt really pissed off that I lost to him. He's not a bad player at all, but I had a win, and I thought I was blocking, and I guess I wasn't blocking. Like, it was that simple. How do you like that, Wing Zero? Preemptive burst throw. Don't even see anything from it. That was a solid one. I think tonight I'm getting my revenge on Windyman. I was pissed off last tournament, so I just wanted to kick his ass the whole tournament there. So one thing May's really good at against Baiken that I have to watch out for is stunning me, because Baiken has some really low stun. Nice, Super's gonna kill. And May's really good at giving stun. Nice counter hit. Now usually it's pretty tough for me to get a good counter hit off of May's 3K. Because 3K is that slide that goes down. And because at the end of the slide, even on block, she's still really low profile. Because of that, she also goes underneath a lot of my Tatami mats. So that's one big problem I have against May. So I ended up doing a Sakura before she became Strike Invul there. The overhead kiss did not hit me. Getting some good blocks though. Making sure I'm blocking those 3Ks. Trying to jump out of those overhead kisses as well. Force break to Tommy Mat. Sealing the deal. Gonna get 1 point off of that. Okay. Ooh, those dolphins ended up eating my tatami mat. Wasn't able to use it as protection. Managed to escape with my O-Ren. Ooh, ooh! She whiffed me on the overhead kiss, so I ended up throwing her right out of that. Pretty neat. Got hit with the 5D. May does have a 5D where if you keep holding it, it actually hits low instead of a high dust attack. It's gonna hurt. She's a little high up there, so I wasn't able to do much off of it. Much as I would have liked anyway. Baku into Terminator Run. And Baku was too far away from me to be able to use a seal against May. I don't know how I did it again, but I got lucky there. Now that super, if you're blocking it, it's pretty devastating because it has full hyper armor. And also the Orca that she summons at the end ends up making her like 20 frames plus. So you get hit with the Orca and she's already back on top of you. So you can't just like punish her for that super ever. Unless you get around her and she whiffs from the other end. I'm canceling a dolphin there with my tatami mat. I just need one more round and I've beaten Windyman here. Keeps getting around my jump tatami mats. Was not a real combo, but I will take it. Oh, I didn't end up hitting with the inker as much as I'd hoped. That's the counter hit curse. So you didn't really get a chance to see me do it, but the counter hit curse makes so that all moves that she gets hit with are counter hits for 8 seconds. So you would have seen me just do heavy slash tatami, heavy slash tatami until she was dead, essentially. Something I've been working on since Evo. Let's go ahead and check out the brackets here. So we had CFG winning against Windyman 2-0. And let's see who we're going to have on next year. Okay, so up next we've got Blitz versus Tusk. A nice melee versus jam going on here. Blitz doing some setups there, trying to make Jam block a disc in order to go for some other setups. Jam ends up bursting Melia into the corner. Melia has very, very low health. Second worst in the game, but arguably the worst if you're talking about defense and guts combined. Melia does have great mobility, so she is able to escape corners pretty easily. Ooh, nice setup there. Very cool. Bounces off the force break disc and keeps comboing into the corner there. Very awesome. Hits with a pin. Ooh, good burst on that point, but still ends up dying here. Tusk gets the first point on the round. Missing Link is a trip. I can see about bringing it next tournament we have and maybe running a Missing Link side tournament or something like that. Oh, that was an interesting anti-air. I don't know if you saw that, because it was kind of lagging a little bit there. But Melia did Bad Moon, and Jam ended up doing 2D, and it hit out of the Bad Moon. A lot of movement back and forth here. Good blocking from Tusk. Tusk still has 2 cards here. Didn't quite kill. Nice. Right into the Dragon Punch move. He's gonna set stuff up here. Ooh, didn't quite get that. One mistake there. Yep, there we go. And Tusk ends up losing a round. Alright, good block there. Getting some good combos going on. Stuck in the corner, not in a good spot. Ends up FRCing, but Tusk didn't fall for the mix-up, but fell for the second one after that. Kind of blocking the pin there, making sure that Blitz can't get into it. Very little health left, and Blitz is going to take that first point there.
Please select your character.
Okay, so we got a nice setup here. Ends up going into a... ooh, nice throw. Very cool. Blitz missed getting that pin there. That was some really good blocking from Tusk. Oh, nice! Nice parry on the burst there. That's super awesome. This is a really good round. Holy crap. Oh, but the momentum's shifting here. Blitz got a pin back. Oh, no, it didn't pick up the pin. Still back there. One small hit here and Blitz is gonna die. There we go. Nice combo set up there into some more cards. Ooh. Roll into a throw. Very classic Melia there. Interesting FRC point at that point. Nice combo string. Oh, they're both at really low health. Either of them can get a combo that'd finish, but Wings ends up getting one here. So it's now 1-1 between Blitz and Tusk. Hefty break in there. Whiffed on the 5D, but that's okay. Still keeps applying pressure. Man, some really heavy, like, sets. Oh, wow, this parry. Now, what you're going to see Tusk do a lot of is he likes to parry on Wake Up, and who wouldn't? Blitz is also really good at Secret Garden. That bubble, you can control each of its inputs, and you have to program it ahead of time. So you'll see Blitz put in a bubble where it'll go in, and it's just gonna, like, while they're in the corner, just keep going back and forth in the corner like that. And they have to just keep blocking it the whole time. Okay, Tusk ends up escaping the corner. Melia does have some pretty good corner-to-corner combos up there. Interesting that he was able to get the parry when being crossed up like that, unless it was just kind of a glitch in the system. You're blocking one way, you start blocking the other way, and you parry. That could have been what happened there. There we go. Blitz ends up taking the point there, 2-1. Let's go and update our brackets here. So that was Blitz versus Tusk. Where are they on here? So Blitz ended up beating Noble Cactus off stream. Let's update this here. That was 2-0. And then Blitz ended up being Tusk 2-1. Now our next match is going to be Mike Z versus Devita. So let me just go ahead and update the rest of these real quick. We've got Red Witch and Tofu. Red Witch ended up beating Tofu 2-1. And then Mike Z ended up beating Red Witch 2-0. Devita ended up beating Windyman 2-0. And those were all of our off-stream matches. The next match we're going to have up is going to be Mike Z versus Devita. Give me a moment just here to update it. Okay, so up now we've got Mike Z versus Devita. It looks like this match has already started a little bit. Looks like there may have been one game that went off. So you can see there Devita has one win. So let me double check to see if this is accurate here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and put this through and have Devita have the one win first. So they're 25 seconds into this round. Temkin has lost quite a bit of health here at this point. Temkin has full meter. Whiffs on the pot buster. Still ends up getting hit by ends up doing a respect there and ends up losing from that. Felt like Mike Z just gave up at the end there. Into a pot buster. Typical Mike Z at that point. Ends up doing the extend button. He's been doing that a lot more lately, just because it does more damage. Nice Mega Fist on Wake Up from Devita. Ends up doing this. This is gonna... Ooh, nice burst there. Still, Slayer cornered is still pretty deadly here. Oh, get some health back. Get some more health back there. Now the health gain that Slayer gets is a static amount, so you actually get a lot more relative health back. Wow, what a comeback there. So Devita ends up taking it against Mike Z. Okay, good, it was just one. So that's the first game there. So Devita ends up winning against Mike Z 1-0 so far. So like I was saying, the bite that Slayer does is a static amount. So when you're at low health, it's more of a kind of percentage if you take into account how Guts works. Not in a good position for Devita, but it just ends up attacking right through it. Nice interaction there. Still gets some sort of conversion of some sort. Just one extra attack there. Solid Potemkin Buster. Oh, Heavenly Pot Buster. And backdash into bite. Very nice on Devita's side. I'm not sure how he threw it. I don't think he threw him out of Hammerfall. I throw him out of Hammerfall Break or something like that. Bad guess from Mike. When psychics fail, right? Solid map of punch, and then continues on after Mike Z backdashes. Bad burst. This may cost him. That's going to be it. Devita ends up taking Mike Z 2-0. Mike Z didn't even win a single round there.
Please select your character.
So let's see who we're having up next on this point. We got Mike Z and Devita. Devita ended up winning 2-0. Let me update the brackets here as you can see this. Devita wins against Mike Z 2-0. And let's see who we're going to have up next on here. Okay, so we have our next match coming up here. Now, there was a, if I recall, there was a corruption in the data because Fifi ended up unplugging the Avermedia before it was time. I desperately thought I'd saved it by like running over and pressing it before he unplugged it, but I don't think so. So we've got one match here. It's going to end up being Bang versus Fifi. Let me just update the slight brackets over here real quick so you can see this. We've got, in order for me to get to this Bang versus Fifi match, we have Aligari versus Fifi. The results were Aligari ended up beating Fifi 2-1, so we don't have that match on here because of the corrupted data. I don't know if this match was corrupted or not, Aligari versus Diar. We'll move down to the next one here where we have Bang versus Fifi. Bang ends up winning against the bye. Might as well update these buys while I'm here too. Miniman beats a bye. And so now we're going to have Bang versus Fifi here. Washed up. Yeah, well, I mean, Devita's got promise, and so I'm happy to see him do really well because we have that good Slayer going on. So we got our match here. Fifi or Bang just did a really bad burst. Fifi didn't punish it though. Fifi's stuck in the corner there, trying to get through those ghosts. No meter from Fifi's part. Very difficult to work with Robo-Ky when he's got no meter going on. Ha. Okay, Bang getting in the corner, trying to play a fair amount of keep away going on. Got the dog in his face. And this is gonna be it here. He's got Rao going on. Rao's not gonna be good. It's just a lot of damage. So anything would have killed at this point, but there we go. Zappa ends up getting the first round for Bang. Summons a sword. Does some running away. Fifi ends up getting a little closer. Throws a cluster bomb. Stuck in the corner a little bit here. It's a nice summon. Got some good FRC points going on there as well. That's not the stream, guys. It's my my data on here. It could have been when some of the stuff got corrupted. Got some ghost setups going on. Nice car into a heavy attack or helicopter. That Robocopter setups are some pretty interesting setups. There's a bunch of slides in there. Got a Row. So we can do off of it. That is gonna kill. Damn. 1 point there goes for Bang.
Please select your character.
Alright, round start backdash from Zappa. And summoning a whole bunch of ghosts. Trying to keep those up. Nice setup here. Fifi has a lot of meter to work with. For some reason retreats. Got some ghosts going on there. Oh, the overheat. Must have overheated at that point. Fifi doing some Robo-Ky. Get in, has that meter, but also Bang has full meter at this point. Uses a bunch of it on FRCs for some multiple ghost attacks. It's a dog. Nice dog setups. Some solid backdashes. Dappa has a really good, strong backdash, and it takes a lot more for him to get penalized for backdashing too much as well. There's some good sandwich combos going on, but Fifi ends up getting a round combo there. Okay, get some good summon there with a ghost. Some ghost attacks. Doesn't quite get him possessed. There we go. He's got him possessed. You want to kind of do some good keep away there at that point. Fifi just taps him once, he's going to get rid of that ghost possession. Interesting attacks there. Another possession on him. Nice backdash there before getting hit. Bang does have full meter here. One orb away from getting Row. Didn't quite work with both of his supers. Oh man, loses it with the sword. The sword's a very strong summon. Very tough to deal with. Gets Row at this point. Can he use it effectively? Just needs one hit. There we go. And Bang gets one round point at this point.
You win.
Fifi staying on the mat, getting some more meter there. Bang's not really using his sword as much as I usually see him use it against other characters. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Nice sword combos. Going into an air throw. One that you're looking for, it's like, hey, they're trying to jump over my sword. Let me jump in and air throw them. Okay, got a super dragon punch there. There we go. Got a Row incoming. Not a good position for Fifi to be in. It's an air throw, or a regular throw. Going for those projectiles. None of them seem to connect so far. Oh, and he loses Rao. Still not in a bad position for Robo-Ky, or sorry, for Zappa. Nice burst, but still ends up getting hit. One small tap and Bang loses it here. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's gonna be it though. 1-1 now from between Bang and Fifi. Accidental gold color. I'm gonna switch out here. There we go. That's much more tournament legal. Okay, nice burst. Just trying to keep that momentum to keep Robo-Ky stuck in the corner there. Bursting at the beginning of a match gives you an opportunity to regain that burst before the match is even over. A good point there. Solid missiles there from Robo-Ky, getting some good counter hits for more combo potential. Got a sword incoming. He seems to have a pretty tough time dealing with sword once it's out. Nice FRCs. Setting stuff up with this dog there, but this dog was in not a very good position. So 1 point there for Fifi. If Fifi wins this next round, he's going to win against Bang. Alright, getting some summons, getting stuck for Fifi in the corner there. Trying to make sure he doesn't get any of those mats down and other sorts of techniques there. Another summon there from Zappa. Delayed wake up from Fifi with this Robo-Ky. One of the two characters in the game who has a delayed wake up. Robo-Ky and Bridget. Maybe it for Bang. There we go. Fifi ends up taking it 2-1. Okay, let's go ahead and update the brackets here. You can see here we had Fifi versus Bang. We'll update this 2-1 here for Fifi. Let's go ahead and find out who we've got going on next here. Okay, so next we've got Tusk versus Fifi. That's what I said, right? Yeah, okay. Tusk versus Fifi. I can edit out any sort of bad things. You guys on YouTube don't even know what I said. I'm always perfect. So, Tusk on player 1 side, Fifi player 2. Tusk going in for a, setting a mat down, running forward. There we go. That's going to be good for Tusk there. And doesn't quite get... Ooh, interesting. Catches a recovery. Very cool combo setup there. Gets some cards at the end of it as well. And had a Roman cancel in case that didn't confirm. Ended up using it anyway. Oh, crossed up into knee missile. Nice throw there from Fifi. Getting Tusk there stuck in the corner. That's going to be it. Tusk takes the first point. Nice setups there from Tusk. That jump H ended up beating the force break. Was it force break copter probably? Full meter from Tusk gives him a whole bunch of cards. I don't even know if he can use all of them at this point. So those cards, you know, if you know how to use them, you can... Oh, wow, I didn't even think that would hit. You can know what you can cancel off from those cards. So you can do cancel, say, from like a Force Break Puffball. And if it hits, you can cancel. Or even if it gets blocked, you can cancel into a card. There you go. A solid combo. Now, when you have those cards that you're using, you can only do 3. Ooh, Fifi ends up winning that one. Tusk ends up losing that round. Had it on the had it in his grasp there. You only do 3 kick attacks in the middle of a combo, and then you can't use any more cards, no matter how many orders they are. So you can do a core circle forward into core circle forward and core circle forward, or you can do any combination thereof. Ends up getting hit before she could summon the card, so she doesn't get it. Force Break Puffball doesn't go anywhere, gets blocked. Robo-Ky's meter is cranked up really high for his guard gauge. Alright, nice combo setup there. Nice overhead. Good setups there. Is this going to kill? Yeah, there we go. That's a kill. So first point here goes to Tusk.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Well, gets knocked back pretty far. Not a good spot for Tusk there. It's one card, kind of a risky procedure there. You're stuck in the corner and you have an opportunity to escape, but ends up getting out of it anyway. Into a jump H and canceling into a combo at the bottom there. This is gonna hurt because he's still got 2 more cards he can use from that. Didn't end up using any more cards though. Now I know in Accent Core, her dive kick is notoriously bad. Like you could hit with the dive kick, and then they could hit you while you're recovering from hitting them. So not a good dive kick move. I don't know how well it was improved in Plus R, but she ends up getting Dragon Punch Super out of it. Always something you want to watch with Robo-Kys on their wake up is a DP. Especially if they got Super Meter for it. Robo-Kys are really degenerate players who like to DP when they can, so be prepared for them to DP you. Okay, Robo-Ky getting some more meter here. Nice combo setup into more meter. Full meter now here for Robo-Ky, going in for a self-destruct. Jam doing a solid combo and then running away. I've been seeing a lot of people try and attack Robo-Ky out of his explosion. And every time I see it, they get hit. So it's not something you usually want to try and do. I did see a good cliff attack get through it, but most of the other attacks I've seen try and get through it didn't really work. A lot of damage on that. Oh, and still ended up killing it. I didn't think he'd be able to follow up at the end there. There's another round here for Tusk. Good parry. Ended up sliding underneath the that instant air attack flame kick. Gets some full meter there. Goes into some storm lockables. Alright, super incoming here. Tusk is almost dead for this this round here. Alright. Fifi ends up getting a game point. Now 1-1.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Stuck in the corner against Tusk there. Tusk flips it around though. Gets a solid gold burst. Uses it on some cards. Nice wake up reversal. Gets another one of those cards back. That is some serious damage. Look at that. Dirty. Been using a lot of meter though. This is gonna hurt. Interesting Roman cancel off of that confirm for the hit there. I wasn't sure if that was going to cross up there at the end there. Super. Robo-Ky just needs one single tap and he's dead. I've seen people recover from just that before. Alright, so Tusk gets one round. Nice combo set up there. Nice parry on the dash attack. Stuck in the corner there. Not a good position for Robo-Ky. Jam can easily take this now that she's got all those cards as well on a confirm. That could be it. There we go. Tusk ends up taking this 2-1 against Fifi. Let's take a look at our bracket here and see what we can update. This was Tusk versus Fifi, and Tusk ends up winning 2-1. Alright, let's see what we're going on next here. Alright, up next we've got Mike Z versus CFG. Not a very good matchup for Biken. Biken likes to block, and Potemkin likes to throw. So not a good position to be in. That was a good O-Ren, because I was assuming he was going to do a Pop Buster. Nice setup there. Nice air throw. And in there. Just trying to set up some stuff, make sure he can't move, make sure I'm not waking up next to him. Because if I do a wake up next to him, I'm going to lose. Not a good burst. That is going to hurt. Man, one small mistake and you lose, you know, it's not very good. Not a good position to be in. Keeps getting overhead. See, that's where I don't want to wake up next to him. I'm so scared of waking up next to Potemkin. But I get hit by a lot of stuff, and then I got killed. So Mike Z ends up getting 1 point here against me. I had to get the first round. Second round is just stuck. Overhead infinite. You know, the thing with the overhead is you saw he wasn't able to confirm anything after the overhead. It didn't really do much. And Mike Z is a very instinctual player. He's not gonna continuously overhead forever. Nice anti-air into it, man. Look at that, it's so fast. Oh, I managed to escape out of there. Edge of my seat here. Should have done Yozansen there. I thought he was for sure gonna think I was gonna Yozansen. But now that I think about it, he knows that there's a gap after 2H on block, and so he's able to do that from there. That was going to be a Yozansen. That was just flat out my fault. Man, look at that crap. So much damage. I Roman canceled, but then I was worried that he was going to do an attack of some sort. Can't really get much off of that without meter. See, I thought I was on the other side. I was going to 6P him there. But that's okay. Mike Z ends up winning 2-0. So, I haven't uploaded it yet, but after this we ended up doing a 1st to 50 between me and Mike Z. And I'll upload it eventually. I'm not going to commentate or anything. It's just going to be a raw upload. Because it's pretty painful to watch. But I'm going to have it up there. It's worth watching again for me. It's going to help me get better at this matchup. Definitely a tough matchup to deal with. There was a lot of strong things I had, but when I started getting into his zone about what he was doing, I wasn't able to get out of it. But likewise, when I was in my zone and he wasn't able to get out of mine too. So, but you know, he did end up beating me 2-0. So let's go ahead and take a look at the brackets here. We'll update these. So Mike Z ended up winning against CFG 2-0. And let's see who we're going to have up next here. Okay, so before we continue, I'm going to update a few of these. We actually are on top 8 now. So give me a moment here. Just to copy everything over that was at this point. So we had Weatherbee beating Tofu 2-0. We had Noble Cactus and Weatherbee. Weatherbee ended up beating Noble Cactus 2-0. We had Red Witch versus Miniman. This was 2-0 Miniman. We had, let's see here, Diar versus Aligari. And Aligari ended up winning 2-0. I don't know why that one wasn't streamed. Wasn't recorded. We've got Miniman versus Goldencreme. And Goldencreme ended up winning 2-0. So we are now in our top 8 match. You can see here. So before we continue, I have been doing this for about 2.5 hours now. So I'm going to take a quick break. Just going to stand and stretch and things like that. Freshen myself up. And then we're going to go ahead and do top 8. So give me a moment here. Meantime, I'll put up that Guilty Gear 1 music.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
My mic wasn't on. Sorry about that. But yeah, in any case, we're still going at this point. Good kick there. That was an anti-throw kick. Good block on that point. Didn't block low. Ends up being able to block the follow-up there. Nice attack through that overhead. Good job. Aligari at full meter at this point. But loses the round. Getting some good backdash going on there. Oh, it ends up not crossing up. Going for a lot of fake options there. Gunflame ended up going through. Getting a solid combo there. Alright, Devita ends up taking the first game.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
Aligari not in a good position here. Devita's kind of walking forward. Good charge there set up. Okay, Aligari has full meter to run with. That's going to kill right there. First point goes to Aligari. Interesting setup. Aligari stuck in the corner. Slayer's a tough character to challenge. You know, if you see them doing a button and you try and beat that button, you really gotta know that it's gonna work. Otherwise, you can get very heavily punished. Solid Dragon Punch there. Nice Fafnir going into something here. Oh, interesting setup there with the combo. Is he gonna be able to finish him off? Oh no! Oh my god, that Fafnir didn't go through. Oh my god, come on, Aligari had that round. That Fafnir should have killed. Oh man, I'd be pissed. Oh man. That Fafnir was a good read. Nice Fafnir going in with a counter hit. Bring him all the way to the corner there. Another attack where it just kind of went through the front of it. Nice setup here. Almost got him a dizzy. There we go. That's going to be it. Aligari takes a round there. I'd be pissed if I didn't win that, because Aligari deserved that game. It's now 1-1. Nice counter hit into a burst. Ah, wasn't able to get any sort of follow-up from there from Devita. Ooh, nice block into a setup there. Didn't do any sort of extra conversion on that. That's going to be death, though, at this point. Goes for an overhead, but didn't go through. Aligari ended up blocking it. Nice bite set up there. Still at full health. That's going to be it. Perfect. It's going to be 2-1 at that point. So let's go ahead and update the brackets here. So that was Devita versus Aligari, 2-1 Devita. And let's see who we got coming up next here. Okay, up next we've got Blitz versus Reis. Picking a stage and getting this going here. It's gonna be an interesting match. She ends up pinning through the that up coin and then attacking through that. That was a while ago there. Goes for a bunch of double jump setups here, but doesn't really do anything with it for Melia at that point. Doing Secret Garden to follow her out. Bad Moon. Did some nasty disc cross-ups. There we go. That's gonna hurt really bad. I don't think that's gonna quite kill. Oh, it could have killed with that Roman cancel, but it didn't quite do it here. Good throw. Reis getting the first round at that point. Sick combos going on there. Ended up ducking underneath the mid mist fighter. Reis still getting some good blocking going on. Nice Divine Blade in there. Nice setup into a Secret Garden right in the corner, not letting him get through. That was a very wise dead angle by Reis there. It's hit by the disc. Be anyone's game. Anybody getting a combo and they win. This may be it. Nice blocking. Oh, but he wasn't able to get any further than that. It's hit by the disc landing back down. It's now 1-1 for the rounds. Good setup there. Picks up the pin. Man, those combos are so sick. Missing with the pin, but it's okay. Nice Secret Garden. Didn't go all the follow-ups on Secret Garden. Just a couple of them. Johnny at full meter at this point. Nice counter hit. Good block on that burst. This could be it if he's able to use some good Roman cancels to set this up. Not quite. But there we go. That ends up sealing the deal with that jump slash. So 1 point here for Reis.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter.
The point here is if Blitz can get him stuck in the corner, there we go, exactly what you want. Nice throw. Getting out of the corner. Getting himself some room to breathe. Good block on that burst there. Couple up coins, didn't go anywhere, but he still has 4 coins left. Nice jump H land. Give me a full combo right there into a force break. Comboing all the way to the side. Trying to set up for a disc, but wasn't meaty enough. Yeah, I can hear Quash in the background saying, you know, time your meaties. Perfect your meaties. Eat your Wheaties. Yes, Quash Sensei, we will work on our meaties for you. Nice setup there. Force break disc goes through forward. Johnny's got a full meter. Immediately picked up the pin, so you got another pin set up there going on. No longer has the pin. Does not go forward with the Secret Garden. This can be it. She doesn't have any meter to do enough for a kill, maybe. At this point, anything would kill. And Reis ends up taking it 2-0. Let's go ahead and update our brackets here. This was winner's side. You can check out the brackets here. It was Reis versus Blitz, 2-0. Let's see who we're going to have going on next. Yeah, up next we got Goldencreme versus Tusk. Goldencreme's our Faust player. Got Faust and Dine in our group. Good anti-air. Got a nice coin going out there, but doesn't do it. Can't quite hit with that coin. Ends up avoiding the bomb. Dive kick into something else. Nice blocks there. Oh, but ends up hitting himself with the bomb. Tusk still not having good health. Goldencreme with the health lead. Tusk trying to keep Goldencreme in the corner there. You do have to be careful. Faust does have that teleport door. There we go. Tusk locking him in the corner, getting 1 point on the round there. Good burst. It's a common burst point that I see a lot against Faust. You see him about to do that force break, you can force break follow-up, you can burst through out of that. Nice air throw set up there. Oh, nice block. Tusk getting the setup here. Just barely avoiding the poison. Man, that's still comboing. I could have done more too. It's one very risky position to be in as Faust against Jam, is being stuck on that pogo. Because when he's up, he can't block at all, and that's in the perfect trajectory for Jam to do a core circle forward kick input. So Tusk ends up winning 1 point here against Goldencreme. Stuck in the corner here. Goldencreme trying to get some of that good distance going on. Roman cancels out, going my way. Keep him stuck in the corner. Gil gets hit with poison. Poison's very deadly debuff to have in this game. Almost dizzied. Nice air throw. This is gonna kill, almost. There we go. That's a point now again for Tusk. Tusk needs one more round to win, and then he wins this this match here. Hit with the item and the follow-up there. Nice parry. I didn't even see the item being thrown. Oh no, and there we go. You could tell Tusk had already escaped out of being dizzied, but still ended up getting hit with that 6H. That 6H we jokingly call an unblockable, when really it's a 24 frame overhead. Very slow overhead. Teleports out. Getting some good positioning here on Faust. This may be it. Hack and slash. couldn't quite teleport in time. There is a bomb off the screen, but Tusk ends up taking it 2-0. Let's go back to the brackets here.
Select your character.
So Tusk won against Goldencreme 2-0. Go and see what our next match is. I'm not sure if this one was recorded, but we'll go ahead and update this in a moment here. Okay, so if we go back on here, we had Diar versus Weatherbee. Now, according to my information here, Diar ended up beating Weatherbee 2-0. And for some reason, I don't have the next match between Diar and Mike Z, so my apologies. I think it might be because there's a DQ, because I'm showing on here it says 0-0, and I just made Mike Z win. So maybe the Diar just had to bail. So I'm going to have Mike Z here winning that one. And the next match we're going to have up is going to be Blitz versus Mike Z. Go ahead and get started on this one here. These guys fight a fair amount. Blitz is very good at beating Mike Z. Mostly because he has to deal with all of these quick moves. You know, when someone's in the air that often, it's hard to do a pop buster against them. But also, Melia is far more vulnerable than your average character. She takes a lot more damage. Trying to keep some distance there. Ooh, going in. Setting up a disc. She's close to being dizzied at this point. Gotta be careful. This gets him hitting Potemkin right through the Gigantor, and she ends up winning the first round for Blitz. Okay, getting some good combo setups going over to the corner. Exactly where you want him to be, that way you can get some good disc wake-up setups going on. Nice. Oh, nice on that one. Wasn't able to punish the burst, but was going for it. Oh, nice backward setup there. Bringing Pop back to the corner. And that's going to be it. 1 point for Blitz.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Alright, not in a good position. Being stuck in the corner against Potemkin's tough. Look at this damage here. That is insane damage. Insane Russian damage. Hammerfall ends up correcting its positioning. Ouch. Gets hit there. First point goes to Mike. Like trying to guess that it would be an overhead or an air move, but wasn't able to do the grab or the ground to air grab through that. Good overhead setups. Just not where you want to be. Not where you want to be. Ends up losing. That was quick. Also reminds me of my match. Potemkin's very scary to deal with when you have that low of health. Yeah. Big Russian damage against Melia. Here we go again. Oh, went for the throw, but ends up being slightly too far away. If Melia had done any sort of poke, I bet that pop buster would have worked. Wasn't able to jump or backdash out of the slide head. Good. Ooh, nice. Oh, it doesn't. Ends up missing the dash. This is gonna. There we go. That pop buster. Unnecessary pop buster. Could have just 5P'd or something and we would have gotten it. Nice hair car FRC. Still trying to set up stuff, keeping Potemkin in the corner. Hits with a 5D. Wasn't able to convert off of it. Good block on that Gigantor. Uh-oh, no longer in the corner, but manages to escape before Mike can go back in there and set up in it. One round goes to Melia here for Blitz. From round the world combos there. Ooh, ends up grabbing out of the air. Not in a good position for Blitz. Last time he was in this position, he lost the whole thing just because of overheads. I'd be in the same position myself. Doing some around the world combos. Timken does have full meter. Good point in jabbing there. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Good. Was that dead angle? It looked like a dead angle. Oh, that's gonna kill. Man. The Mike ends up taking it 2-1. Very, very close match. Let's take a look at the brackets here. So it was Mike Z versus Blitz. Mike Z ends up winning 2-1 against Blitz. And let's see who we got going up next here. Okay, so up next we've got Tusk versus Aligari. Tusk on the left-hand side, Aligari on the right. You know, the Guilty Gear 1 tournament was really just, like, I knew it was only going to be like 50 minutes, so it wasn't going to be very long. So I figured I'd do this now. I'm feeling a lot better than when I was before. I ended up canceling my my last stream last time. Just because I wasn't up for it. But I'm feeling more in the mood for this kind of stuff now, so I'm excited for it. We've got this match here, Tusk versus Aligari. This is kind of a watershed kind of moment, I would think. If Aligari can beat Tusk, it means a lot. You know, considering how much Aligari's grown and Tusk being in the community and so on. But getting some good setups here against Jam. Jam does have full meter, something you got to work out for. It's a really interesting 6-speed. I was not expecting a parry for Aligari's. I have no idea what that move's called. Counter hit there. Not a good combo from Jam because he ended up crossing up in the wrong way. Ended up still converting off of it though, so I was surprised that that even existed. All 3 cards being used, or so I say 1 starter and 2 cards. Here we go, not quite death yet. Just barely. Can Aligari do this? He does have full meter. Not quite though. 1-1 at this point. Hey Sledge, how's it going? Yeah, this is a pretty good matchup. It's one thing I love to see, all these different types of matchups going on. That's what kumites are really good for too. You get to see like one character fight a whole bunch of other characters. Once I get everything all uploaded on my end, there's a lot of stuff I'm still working on uploading. I want to really do a good playlist with all of the kumites in one good location. So that's something I'll work on soon. Okay. Oh, nice parry there on the 6K. That's not gonna hit. Oh, nice Dragon Punch. Ooh, not quite in a good position there. Gets hit with the overhead. Nice blocks. Is he gonna kill? A little risky being right in the face at that point, but still ended up killing. 1 point for Aligari.
Heaven or hell?
Alright, nice throw there for Jam. Was techable. It is something that it's really hard to get those combos after an air or after a throw with Jam. Might be easier against a heavier character like Order Soul though. Still pursuing Jam, running away. Okay, Jam almost in dizzy state at this point. There we go, that's one kill. Aligari win one more here and he's going to beat Tusk. Nice air throw. Getting some cards there for Jam. Using 2 cards there in a combo. Exactly how you want to do it. Nice combo there from Aligari, but Jam went a little too high there. Jam is a kind of light character. It's a little tough to combo in times. Oh wow, I was surprised Fafnir didn't work against that puffball. But I live and learn. So Jam gets around there. Some good anti-airs going on. Alright, getting back in the corner. Not a good position for Aligari. He's close to getting dizzied as well. Keep blocking. Good burst, good burst. Oh no, that's gonna be it. Now 1-1, Tusk and Aligari. Can Aligari run through?
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Nice air throw. You see, I've been seeing Tusk do that quite a bit here against Aligari. Interesting to think of just a jump air throw as an anti-air. Didn't quite follow up from the bounce. I think Tusk was trying to see if Aligari would tech out, but he didn't. Nice anti-air. It's a very good anti-air option against anybody, really. This is not quite going to kill. Good parry there from Tusk. Bam. Oh, I thought he'd be vulnerable. Oh, wow. Perfect timing on that DP part. Oh, man. Oh, man. Aligari had that. Had it and then dropped it. Aligari trying to get in a little bit more. If Tusk wins this round, he wins the game, or the match. Got a pretty cranked up guard meter there from Aligari. Good DP. Oh, blocked burst there, but wasn't punished too heavily. Good force break, or faultless defense breaks. One of Aligari's specialties is how quickly he can react with a faultless defense break. Blocking in the corner. Need a solid DP in there, Aligari. Messes it up. Tusk ends up winning this one 2-1. Let's go ahead and take a look at the brackets here. So that was Tusk versus Aligari. Tusk ends up winning 2-1. Before we get started, We are now on top 4. So let me go ahead and get a couple things ready for this, and we'll get started on top 4 here. Okay, so up now we've got Devita versus Reis. This is the winners finals. It will be 3 out of 5.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
You know what? Aligari is always salty. But he has, when he gets good games, he's really happy, and when he doesn't get good games, I feel like he's more upset at himself. Which honestly, you know, that's a good mentality to have. Don't blame the game, blame yourself, and then you see him improving. So as long as you don't let it control yourself too much. Vita here getting some good solid startups. Nice attack there from Reis, just sliding underneath that Mappa punch. It's always the game's fault. Hey, you picked Justice, man. I'm gonna blame you. Interesting anti-air which clashed. Alright, Devita hit with a gold burst, has a full super meter. Still coming off that one, just about. Okay, has a level 2, level 3 now. Nice setup there from Reis. That was a good pack dash. Slayer had full meter. You do not want to be in the proximity of whatever Slayer can do on wake up. Good hit there. Reis ends up getting a first point. Again, this one is 3 out of 5. It's winners finals.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
You know, I love plus R. And I mean, I think honestly in a fighting game, every loss is your own loss. It's a 1v1 type of game. What the hell was that? That's bullshit. Game should fix it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's a 1v1 game. You know, really every time you lose, it's your fault. And this is coming from just commentating on Guilty Gear 1. I don't know if you guys watched Guilty Gear 1. It's just like, oh, one hit instant kill and you lose both rounds. Yeah, get good scrub. Alright, Dizzy. Gonna be it. Oh, not quite. Went for a 2H, but didn't follow up with anything after that. Missed a bite. There we go. Reis ends up getting another round. Hey, you know, it warms my heart to hear that you're sloppy, because when I'm sloppy, it's like, man, everybody else gets all their inputs exactly as they want them to, but I mess up, you know, IAD, the Tommy Mat or something. So if you mess up, that means everybody messes up. Look at this combo. That damage. Good block in the burst there. Man, he was red. You read him like a Polaroid picture? That's not right. Read him like something that you read a lot. Like a JRPG. There we go. Okay. Good burst block. And that's Reis right here for you. He knows exactly when somebody's gonna burst. Every time. Almost like he's looking at our buttons or something like that. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Another Bakusai. Barely even saw him put that one out. He's gonna keep comboing in the middle until Bakusai's done. Nice anti-air there. Didn't do a follow-up from that punch there. Hits a bite. Solid hits. Ooh, this might be it. Devita ends up getting a 1 game point. Now 2-1, Reis.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
Solid map a punch. Going in, setting him up in the corner. Oh, I thought that was going to be a block, not a coin. Slayer ends up taking the round there. One for Devita. Good block on the misfinder. Alright, Reis has him in the corner, gets some good solid attacks. Oh, ends up missing that combo there. Nice poke. It's going to be stuck in the corner here. It's going to end up with an Nsenga as he escapes out from the top. Double dash from Slayer. Trying to get in. You know, I saw Reis do an attack against Slayer's overhead earlier, and that was probably exactly what he was trying to do here. Oh! I was expecting like a feint kick or something. Nice throw. Can he do it? I don't think he's going to kill off this. Not quite. Oh, man, that was so close. On the edge of my seat there. So if Reis wins this, he wins the winner's final side. Crossed up, get hit with an overhead, but ends up blocking it. Nice dash. Oh, got him in the middle of his dash animation. Good burst there from Devita. Any burst that's not punished by Reis is a good burst in my eyes. Nice, nice, very nice. Reis ends up taking it 3-1 here. Take a look at the bracket part. All right, so we've got 3-1 for Reis. So our next match is going to be Mike Z versus Tusk. Let's go ahead and update some of the things on here first. All right, up next we got Mike Z and Tusk. This is the top 4 match, so it's 2 out of 3. You heard crickets all right. That's Under Construction. Greatest song in all of Guilty Gear. Even better than Birthday Train. Why they didn't bring Under Construction back in Rev 2, I don't know. When they brought all these other songs back. Tusk getting some good setups here against Mike Z. Definitely, it's so hard waking up next to Mike Z because he's gonna do a high or a low, or he's gonna wait. Ooh, a heavenly pop buster. Gonna wait 6 frames and do a pop buster. Oh my god, that is so painful. That's so painful. Good knockdown into a card, just runs into a pop buster. Good parry. Not quite hit with the heavenly pop buster. That's okay. Good combo setups here. Nice block. Good setup here. Has potential to kill. There we go. Good one. Good extend. You know, when your opponent's at low health, it's often a very good option to go for more hits rather than more damage. Because at low health, you have gut scaling, where you're doing less damage the lower the health they have. However, the minimum that you can do is still 1. So more hits might actually mean more damage when it normally wouldn't. This is something to consider. You know, you want to set up with some sort of combo or something like that that would give you more hits instead of more damage. Nice super. And went right through Gigantor. There's the momentum, so good job there. Oh, grabs through the jump, that's gonna kill. First point here goes to Potemkin then. Good old Mike Z. What kind of setup was that? Weird Mega Fist direction. Sets up with the Hammerfall, wake up in the corner again with Potemkin. Not a good place to be. Oh, wow, these setups. That's gonna hurt. And gonna do the follow up. Mike Z's always does the follow up now. Didn't used to. I'm not sure the follow-up's always as good of an option as he's making it out to be, because the #1 time I see him win is when an opponent wakes up next to him and he's doing mix-ups in their face. Good win on that round from Tusk there. Goes for a grab into a combo here. Man, that pop buster. You poke just a little bit, and he's gonna pop buster you out of that poke. You gotta be super careful when you're dealing with Mike Z's pop busters. Nice setup. That's an extend I think you can only do on Potemkin. Nice. Has another setup after this. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Ends up waking X Potemkin. She has full meter, but can she do something off of that? Oh no! Blocks the overhead. Wow, what a read. It's now 1-1, Mike Z vs Tusk. Straight into a pop buster. Nice throw from Jam there. Manages to jump out of slide head. Nice parry against the jump D. Potemkin's jump D there. Stuck in the corner, not a good spot for Potemkin. Hot buster, that's gonna kill. Nope, no, not quite. One hit from Pot and Jam is dead. Oh, there we go. Another round here for Mike Z. Man. 2S into ground to air grab there. Oh, that was a close guess. Just the trajectory wasn't quite right. Right into a pop buster. Not looking good for Tusk here. Missed a pop buster there. Jam's doing some really solid damage here against Potemkin. A lot of hits, though. Him can still his full meter. What's he gonna use it on? Random Gigantor has not been helping him out that often lately. Oh! Here we go. This can be it. Alright. One Pot Buster, a Heavenly Pot Buster, away from death. Mike Z wins 2-1. Let's go ahead and update our brackets here. So after this, there was a DQ. Devita had to get going, so we couldn't actually do the losers finals match. Mike Z just flat out wins that one. So the next match we're going to have is Grand Finals. Reis versus Mike Z. Reis is coming from winner's side. Let me just update the brackets here real quick. Okay, so here we go. Grand Finals. Mike Z on the left, Reis from on the right. Mike Z is actually coming from loser's side. Let me add a Luigi to him here. Wise words there, Mac. Wise words. Only he'd listen to your advice. Okay, Reis doing some really good setups here, keeping him on his toes. Ooh, I don't think the Gigantor shield ended up eating away the Mistfinder. That was supposed to go underneath it. It just didn't. I just don't think the range was right or something. So we got one round here for Reis. Like doing an anti-air, but not in the right position. Nice combo setup here from Reis. Keeping his distance. Set up one coin, he's at level 2. Alright, first game here goes to Reis. Now 1-0.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
Starting off with a coin. Still stuck at level 2. Good position for Reis to be in. Oh, level 1, I should say. Now he's level 2. Oh, bad burst there. Getting punched for it with a heat knuckle. Teched in the air. Get him with Heavenly Pot Buster. Johnny does have full meter here. But he's stuck in the corner. Not a good position. Like I said, this is really where Mike Z shines. When he has you guessing on your wake up, it's pretty much good as over. Some good setups there from Johnny. This is going to be a round right here. One round for Reis. There's another round, and he'll get this this match. All right, some good setups here. Nice combo potential. Finishing him off in the corner here. Doesn't go for the heat knuckle extend, something he's been doing lately with a bunch of other people. Solid dead angle from Johnny. Definitely something you want to try out. Okay, another point here goes for Reis. You know, if an opponent is going to be doing a whole bunch of weird mix-ups and stuff like that, and you know that if you get hit, you're gonna go back into another mix-up, you might as well dead angle if you can block just one hit. And you got the meter for it, of course. One pot buster from Pot ends up doing a hammer fault break into pot buster, but doesn't go through. Johnny was slightly too far away. That burst was slightly too far away too. Manages to backdash out of slide head. Oh man, that was a tough one. But Potemkin Potbuster ends up going through there. One coin is level 2. Doing a solid level 2 re-coin combos. Still stuck at level 2 here. Nice backdash on that slide head again. It's something everybody should practice. If you're going to fight Potemkin, they're doing slide head. You often can't jump in time. Potemkin is sitting on full meter here, and Johnny has about 75%. There we go. Super, it's not going to do too much damage. Ends up recoining at the end, though. Man, it was a good read from Mike Z, but wasn't quite able to get the right distance on it. Good jump, Reed. Okay, another round here for Reis. If Reis wins this, he wins the whole tournament. This is one round here. Ends up doing a heat extend. Even though Reis's backdash is really smart, able to get through there at just the right timing. Nice anti-air, doesn't combo off of it. Getting some good combos here, this might be it. Nice throw. It's not quite gonna kill, but he can recoin. Very close, just being out of range of that heat knuckle. There we go. And Reis ends up taking it 3-0. Before we continue, I'm not going to stream this tonight, but this is my my first to 50 with Mike Z, so I'll upload that later on. Meantime, we've got Reis versus Mike Z. We have the brackets here to update. Reis ended up getting 3 to Mike Z's 0. Update that here. Okay, so we can now end the tournament. Take a look at our standings. We had first place Reis, second place Mike Z, third place was Devita, fourth place is Tusk, fifth place was tied between Blitz and Aligari, seventh place was tied between Diar and Goldencreme, ninth place was tied between myself, Weatherbee, Miniman, and Fifi, and then the people tied for 13th was Bang, Noble Cactus, Windyman, and Red Witch, and we have 17th place was Tofu. So all 17 of those players ended up entering. So thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate everybody going through all of this. We are going to have another stream on Thursday. This Thursday, just so we can keep catching up. It's going to be the last Salty tournament that we ran. Again, for more Guilty Gear. I keep trying to upload more casuals and all sorts of other videos up on my YouTube channel. You guys can keep in touch with that. My YouTube channel, you can see it right. And for those of you watching YouTube, you can also check out my my Twitch channel. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Usually Sundays is my RPG night, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays are my tournament nights like this. Also, if you're interested in getting into Guilty Gear, there's lots of resources on our Discord channel. Link for that is in the description if you're watching on YouTube. But also, here's a link for it in the Twitch channel. I mostly run it myself with a bunch of mods as well. So I appreciate all of their work and everybody else. They're all putting in a ton of work here on the wiki, organizing players, getting more people into the game, just helping them out, because it's not the easiest game to learn, but it's very rewarding. Once you've gotten into it enough that you can learn that kind of stuff, it really helps out. So check out the Discord, check out my YouTube channel, check all that kind of stuff out. We are going to be going to CEO Otaku next month. It's only a month away, and that's going to be a pretty exciting tournament. I'm looking forward to it, so we'll see how that works out. In the meantime, I'll see you guys later. Rock on.